minute since I've been on YouTube live. Just trying to set y'all up here. Yeah. Oh my God. My neighbors be doing way too much. I'm just trying to set y'all up right quick. Sorry. Ooh, the nation, I can tell, but I can never write my wrongs unless I write it down for real. Let me see if I like some lighting. Whoa, that's super bright. Hey, Big Trey. Is this like too bright for y'all? Let me see. I feel like that was very bright for no reason. Is that really, really bright? I don't know. The real bright is crazy. Like that? I don't know. We're gonna leave it like, let's see. That's cool. I don't know. That's cool. I think that's cool. Hey, everyone. It has been a very, 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 very good little long minute since I have been live. And I was totaling with the idea of making just a separate, like, uploadable video. Basically talking about mental health. Either one, you look good. Thank you. But I decided to go live because, for one, if you don't know me, I really hate editing. And two, I feel like a lot of people just like to come on here and interact with me and talk to me. And we can discuss our mental health. I'm perfect. I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of people who disagree with you on that one, including myself. I appreciate it. I look good. Thank you. So, hey, Barry. I just decided to get out here straight out the shower. No makeup, nothing, because I feel like this is a very open topic, something that is vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? So, like, why not just be in my most vulnerable state? No makeup, no nothing, no clothes, really. Just a little robe, just talking to you guys about mental health. You guys who do not know me or just new to me, mental health is way important to me than looks, cars, clothes, money, housing. Mental health for me sets precedence of all those things, because if you don't have the car, if you don't have the house, you don't have none of that stuff, and if your mental health is top tier, hello, like, you can make it through anything. Brazil, wife material, thank you. Yeah, I'll give you my check each week. Just leave you $3. I don't want your money though. This is it's so funny. Like, it's so crazy how people feel like I deserve so much, y'all. But I've been fighting for my life, relationship wise. So I'm kind of cool off. Like, I'm open to dating again. But when I tell y'all, the way the internet treats me is like I'm such a great person or a loving person, a deserving person, and versus what happens in real life, y'all will be so shocked. I want you to have it. Well, if I take it, I'm going to multiply it and make sure it's a benefit of our relationship. It would not be all about me at all. But the way I've been treated outside the internet, like with just like real people in real life, you guys, you will be shocked. And a lot of it is on me because I allow a lot of things, but not for long. Not for long. I'm one of the people, I give everybody a rope, right? You look very attractive. I'm pretty sure you're attractive too. I give everybody a rope. You can use the rope to draw me closer to you, or you can use the rope to hang yourself. A lot of people just hang themselves. And I think a lot of times people are attracted to my mindset and my ability to stand on business, and the fact that I was raised with both my parents and all that stuff, and just like having a good mindset. But when it comes to them, people want me to drop my good mindset and be kind of naive for them. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be able to get in touch with you to change my mind. Change my mind about what? I love that y'all showing up for me, y'all, because it's been so long since I've been live on YouTube. I've been live on TikTok lately, but It has been like for like a week almost, but YouTube's been like months. And YouTube is my baby, so like I apologize about that, y'all. But how tall am I? I'm 5'9". It looks like you have a great foundation. Would love to date you, but you say you don't date men with kids. Here's the thing, you guys. Like, men with kids come with baggage, just like with women. Like, it may not be good baggage or bad baggage. I've tried it, y'all, and it's just not for me. Like, here's the reality of it. I'm gonna be 37 next Friday, this coming Friday, right? I have no kids. I have the flexibility to be able to do whatever and fool I want. So you have to be a stellar man for me to be able to overlook the fact that you already have financial obligations that I don't bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't bring these things to the table. So like, I have to deal with your prior obligations before me, right? So you can't just be just a regular guy. You'll be 36 in August, T. To know me is to love me, T. So that's just how I feel, y'all. Like, I feel like people should start dating within their realm. You know what I'm saying? It has to make sense for me to go from not being a mother to being a stepmother, or just like being put in, like, your child's gonna always come before me, which is supposed to happen. Like, if your child doesn't come before me, I'm gonna look at you side eye. But with that being said, I want to be the child. I want to be the baby. I want you to be my daddy. Like, not like that, like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be first. And in order for me to be first, I have to date men that can put me first, right? And so the only way you can put me first if you don't have other obligations like children. And that's the only reason why. Like, I love kids. You guys know I'm an educator, been an educator for like 13 years. I love kids, but when it comes to me and what I want and I desire, because I can give the same thing to you. You know what I'm saying? I can put you first because I don't have any other obligations besides myself, right? So I will only want what's in return. I'm from Indianapolis. Do you date only black guys? I do really like black men. I want my husband to be a black man, but I'm in a season where if God puts in front of me someone that's not black, that is presenting all the things, the Christian like, the loving like materials that I look for in a husband, I'm not going to ignore that. But my desire is someone who I hear too. I have 4 adult children, younger 16. So yeah, you have 4 children. Here's the reality: you never stop being a parent. Your role just changed in their life, right? So I'm pretty sure there are a lot of different women that of my age that are willing to take on that, but especially after this last experience, I cannot put myself through that anymore. I deserve to be put in the same spot I put you in. I put you first. You should better put me first. If you can't do that, it's probably because you have kids. And I feel like people who have kids need to date people who have kids. They're gonna be the only ones to truly understand what that means. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like balancing and stuff, I don't have that obligation. So that's why I choose not to date people with children. Like, I've already been through hell enough with somebody who does. Like, and I just, again, I wouldn't be going through those things if I didn't ignore my intuition and my first gut in the first place. So that is my choice, you guys. I know my choice puts me in a slim picking. It's a huge chance that I'll probably be single till I'm 50. I'd rather wait for the right person than to date people who make me question my existence. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like a lot of people aren't really real with that statement, but I really mean it. Like, I'd rather wait. I don't like it. You should reconsider the situation is different. I mean, that's true, but I'm just not willing to reconsider. I'm not gonna say never, but at this point in my life, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't want to have any parts of anybody got kids. I feel like people should date where they are in life. Like if you're dating somebody to have a house, you should be dating somebody, you should have a house. If you're dating somebody that has a car, you should have a car. You know what I'm saying? Like it should be equal in that aspect. A man can have 10 kids and still treat you the way you want. It's not about treatment. It's not about treatment. I don't want to deal with anyone that already has prior obligations, prior soul ties with another woman. Um, yeah, fall into it. Yeah. So that's just how I feel, you guys. Like personally, like again, there are so many women that feel totally opposite of me. Hi, what's that, Little Rose? Hey. But you date your preference, you know. You won't reconsider. Don't be upset, sweetie. There are plenty of people who have no problem with that provision, that prior obligation. I'm just not one of those people. But like I said, I know that's gonna keep me single for a while, but I'd rather just be single. I cannot go through what I just been through again. Absolutely, I cannot. And again, going against the I'm U.S. disabled vet. All my kids are good and they will love you, but I would buy your own car, no problem. Y'all don't want anything. That's the thing. I just want someone who doesn't have kids, you guys. And I know it's very hard for people to understand. It's almost like when you don't meet preferences, you don't like them. You know, like how you, for example, we're going to use the Chris Brown example. A lot of people say that Chris Brown don't like dark-skinned people, and I'm dark-skinned. And so when that statement comes about, all the dark-skinned women are in the comments like, oh, why? You should blah, 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 blah. Stuff like the only people that are complaining are the ones who don't meet the preference. You know what I'm saying? People have a right for their preference. I still love Chris Brown. I think you're beautiful. Unreasonable. You know what? Your opinion is your opinion, but unfortunately, my opinion is the only one that matters. When it comes to my dating life and who I want to enter into my life, that's something that I take very seriously. And when something disqualifies you, in my opinion, mine is the only one that matters. You know, but there are so many other women that are attractive and will jump onto the opportunity. I think that you should take that mindset and that love and that vigor to love someone that's beautiful and happy and healthy. Selfish, you can't be selfish with something that you don't have. I don't have children, so that's a reality. What to me is kind of selfish is that you come with baggage and you expect other people to adhere to their, just say, hey, take what I offer you. And that's just not life. Nobody's obligated to take everything that you offer, you know. And to me, if someone's saying, hey, like for example, again, if a man came to me and said, hey, I don't like dark-skinned tall women with a gap, I'm not gonna get mad or angry, because I actually like me. And I know there are men who do like that. So why would I get upset? I used to only date women with no kids, but I had kids myself. See? So I would never get mad about that, because that's his right. Like, we all have rights, and I feel like we live in a society. Hold on. Somebody, that's TikTok. We live in a society that gets offended when people don't want to bend their preferences, and it's just not reality, you guys. You have to date people who want to be with you. Why don't you want to fulfill a purpose as a woman? My purpose is given by Jehovah. A man could be the perfect guy, but decline to have kids. Yeah, I don't want anybody who has kids. Maybe you don't really like kids. I really love kids. I just don't want anybody that already has prior obligation. That's a soul tie you have with a different other woman that I'm gonna have to deal with for the rest of my life. You're gonna have to deal with it for the rest of your life. So again, you guys, be fruitful, multiply. The Bible says a lot of things that people do not adhere to today, you guys. You know, we like to use that quote of being fruitful and multiply. That prophecy has already been fulfilled. That prophecy was created before Christ, because the earth was not bountiful and plentiful. Now we have plenty of children, you guys, here. We have abundance, so many children that we can't even feed them, you guys. So that's an old prophecy that has already been fulfilled, you guys. So we like to quote the Bible and the things that the Bible say, but we actually do not adhere to a lot of the other things the Bible say. Let's see. Oh, you pick and choose what you want to do. Absolutely. Derek. Hi, Derek. You pick and choose, you guys. That's all I'm saying. Find someone that will fit your preferences. That's all I'm saying. So I only date what I like, and you should date what you like. Like no one, if you didn't like somebody that wears braids or wear weave, right? Say if you're like, okay, I don't like nobody to wear weave, okay? Somebody that has weave on their head shouldn't be just like, this is why you should be doing this. Like, that's crazy. Go find somebody that likes your weave. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about me and my preferences. Like, go find someone that wants to date somebody with kids, you guys. It's really that simple. We make dating very difficult. In all honesty, if we just accept people's preferences and people's choices in life, we will be much happier. Because say if I did just say, I'm gonna go ahead and date you when you got kids, right? In the back of your mind, every time we're dating or on a date, you're like, this bitch don't like me. You know, she just giving me a chance because what I got. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you know in the beginning, that's not what I really like. You know this. So it's like, if you date somebody who likes what you have to offer, you would never have to have that little voice in your mind like, damn, does she really like me for me? Or she just doing it because she bored or type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just how I feel. You respect it. Thank you. You pretty. Thank you. You guys are funny. You guys are so funny. Like, that's all I'm saying. We just make dating a little bit too complicated. If we allow people to speak and listen to, thank you, Stephanie. Allow people to speak and talk about what they really like in life, and if we don't try to force our lives on each other, then I feel like dating would be so much easier. But I feel like a lot of times we listen to people and then we want that person, right? So we either try to convince them to want what we have to offer, or we try to convince them to like what they don't like. And so that's where all the tension comes. That's why all the tension comes. Like, you know, oh my God, like, how does this person not want to be with me and stuff? Well, they kind of already told you. So now they're just dating you because they're either bored or you probably got some resources that they want. But in the back of their mind, you're not what they really want. And so long down the line, they end up finding someone that fit those preferences, but then they're kind of tied to you. So that's where cheating happens. Like, you know, a lot of things can be avoided if we just dated people that fit our preferences and what we want and quit trying to conform. Like, I feel like we are all a piece of somebody's puzzle, right? We're all a piece of somebody's puzzle. And when we try to smush and fit into other people's puzzles that doesn't belong, you guys, we just end up changing our shape. And we would have been perfect for the next person in the next puzzle, but because we're trying to conform and make ourselves to those puzzles, like, it's just, I don't know. You watch for me from Jamaica. We need to accept people who like, yes, because here's the thing, like, when you try to repaint people, like, they've already shown. Here's the thing, I always say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, right? If you've already shown me or told me who you are, what you like, and I just be like, no, I'm about to change it, and then I end up getting hurt, that's on me. Because you already told me. You already told me, hey, I don't want anybody with braids, or I don't like girls that's tall, but I'm gonna just fuck with you anyway. So in the back of my mind, if I'm tall, and if I'm tall, right, and you just be like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just fuck with you. What made you change your mind? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you desperate? Are you bored? You know what I'm saying? All those things run through my mind when you already let me know this is what you like and what you don't like. So if we just be like, go ahead and just accept what the person says and go on and find somebody who actually fuck with tall bitches, or like whatever the case, people with weave, people with braids, people with nails or lashes, then we will be much happier. We will be much happier, you guys. But because we don't do that, you guys, the world is in a frenzy. We cannot accept that people do not want what we have to offer. And to me, that's a personal thing. It has nothing to do with the person you're trying to date. It has everything to do with what you have. Like, once you accept everything about yourself, then it will be much easier and much more comfortable for you to accept people who do or do not want to deal with you in your situation. You know what I'm saying? For example, girls overweight. And this is no knock on girls overweight or anything like that. But whenever you see a girl that's overweight and a man talks about how he doesn't want women overweight, if she feels personally attacked, but he doesn't know her personally, if she feels personally attacked because she's not happy being overweight, because if she was happy being overweight, if a man isn't personally directly talking to you about your weight, then his statement, his overall general statement should not bother you. But because you're not happy with being overweight, it does bother you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I be trying to get to people. Like, it's not about people accepting you. It's about you accepting you. You know. I'm about to piss you off. I'm sorry, Trey. I'm never gonna apologize for being me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what makes me happy about myself. The one thing is I stand on business. If everybody in the room is not standing on business, like I stand up for myself. I don't conform to other people's ideas or mindsets and stuff. So I do apologize if that makes you upset, but I do not apologize for being me and having my own standards. But we can change the subject. We were talking about mental health, and all that stuff falls into mental health. All that starts into mental health, you guys. So what I think is really important, especially this month, is we focus on what mental health doesn't look like and what it does look like. Because a lot of times when people hear the word mental health, they're like, oh my God, it means somebody's trying to unalive themselves. But it doesn't necessarily mean that. First of all, some of the strongest people are the people that are the ones that never gets a phone call, never gets checked on, never gets, like, none of that. Like, nobody ever thinks like, oh, I should just send her a text or send him a check or go check on him, whatever, because they wear their disability, their mental health very well. And all because you wear it well does not mean it's heavy. So when we think about mental health, we also need to look at what we're not hearing versus what we are hearing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very hard, especially in the black male community, because society's told black men that being anything but angry or money driven is a problem. Unless you're angry or money driven, any other emotion is a problem. And that's just that's not true. Matter of fact, black men to me are one of the most depressed, suppressed group in the world. You know what I'm saying? And they have literally no outlet, unless they do go into therapy. And unfortunately in our community, therapy is just not something that is pushed on to black men or just to people, period, of color. So I do feel like, although as a black woman, I feel like we go through a lot too, but we get a little bit of smidge of the room. And when I say a smidge of the room, because if you're an attractive black woman, you have a different issue, but nobody's looking at you like how the world looks at a black man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the black man is so hated. And I won't even say feared, because a lot of men aren't even violent. They just hate the energy that you guys bring. You know what I'm saying? Hush, is that Shakira? They hate the energy that you guys bring and the potential that you guys bring. So it's just automatic, like, just pain and anger and just frustration from other people that is inflicted. And it's really damaging, because not only, very true, it took me a while to get over things that happened in my life. Therapists need a lot of people and afford, because insurance, yes, that's another thing. Thank you, Brian, for stopping here too. Therapy, I don't think people understand, therapy will not change you. As a person that's been in therapy many years, therapy does not change you. Whatever issue that you bring to the therapist, you're going to have it for the rest of your life. What therapy does is teaches you how to have a different way, a different outlet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a different outlet, a different way of channeling your emotions, a more healthier way, a more less I want to lose my job way. Teaching you how to control your emotions, not allowing people to change your mood. Like, you should be able to get up in the morning and say, I'm gonna have a good day, and no matter what other people do to you, no matter what happens to you, no matter what's around you, that should not deteriorate you having a good day. But because a lot of people are affected by what has happened to them, a lot of people are reactive versus proactive, right? So a lot of people allow their surroundings to dictate how they are going to act. Unfortunately, nobody wants to say this because everybody says, "Oh, I have a mind of my own. Oh, I do whatever." But all reality is, you have a mind of your own until somebody else gets into your head. And now all of a sudden, all that mind of your own stuff jumps out the window. It's out the windows, out the door, and you ready to clobber somebody. You ready to lose your job. You getting ready to act a fool and stuff. You look better than Beyonce. Beyonce is gorgeous. I'm not gonna either confirm or deny that because I think beauty is in the eye of the beholder, which means what is attractive to one person may be not attractive to another person. But B is gorgeous. I love that girl. Damn, okay. But so that's how I feel. I feel that one of the things that therapy teaches you is no matter what happens to you, you should be in control of your actions. You cannot control other people. We're struggling to even control ourselves, right? Oh my God, the music. So when I talk about being able to control your emotions, it's not the fact that when I say control your emotions, you don't get angry. I'm not saying that. You can get angry, but it is how you display your anger, or if you want to display it at that certain time at all. You know, because a lot of people, they want to immediately react. We live in, thank you, Trey, I think. But people just want, when you allow people to say and do things to you and you react, you become a puppet, okay? And you know, puppets have strings. So when the person pulls this string, he does this. When the person pulls this string, you do that. So what therapy teaches you is to cut the strings. That's it. You're still going to be angry. You're still going to be sad. You're still going to be grieving. Grieving is like a long life thing. Like, you know, have you ever grieved somebody that's still alive? Like, I mean, come on. Like, therapy literally just helps you cut the strings. So, I tell people all the time, therapy is you're not going to walk out there and be a total different person and like, oh, I'm no longer angry, I'm no longer sad, I'm no longer depressed, I'm no longer alcoholic, I'm no longer this. Like, you are what you are, but there are healthy ways to go about it. I feel like nobody teaches us those things because I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna say it, and then that's it. Nobody, especially the educational system, teaches those things because people profit off our ignorance. When I say profit, jail is the only place where slavery is still legal. Who's in jail? Ignorant things get you in jail. Ignorant things get you in jail. So why should I teach the youth how to not respond ignorantly if I can get free labor out of them? And so that is why mental health and proper channeling of your emotions is not taught at a younger age, at an age that it matters, because America is a business and not a country. I should be a therapist. I just talk about my experiences, you guys, and that's the truth. It's the truth. And so when I see people allowing other people to trigger them and put them in situations and make them lose out on their money, taking care of their family, taking that vacation stuff, it makes me really sad because, like, if somebody disrespects you, like, say for example, it happens to me all the time on the internet. Somebody disrespects you and say you beat them up or say something crazy to them and you one-up them and you match energy and all that stuff, that's not gonna make them change their mind about you. No one's gonna say, oh my gosh, she fucked me up bad, I really like her now. Like, nobody's gonna do that. Nobody. If a white person doesn't like black people and you just be like, oh, I'm supposed to just go over and fuck up, like, you can fuck them up, but it's not gonna be like, oh, I don't like them, I love them now because they fucked me up. Now you just fucked up your record. Now you just fucked up your record. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to see, the way you get back at people is a different type of way. You don't have to resort to violence. You don't have to resort to Oh, you love my hair. Oh, thank you, Boo. You don't have to resort to violence or ignorance. You don't have to stoop down somebody's level. If God has already brought you here, why are you trying to go down there? That's the whole reason why they're attacking you in the first place, because you're up here. So they gotta look up to you, and you gotta look down to them, right? So why the hell? Why would you stoop down and be like, you know what, God, thank you for this blessing of putting me up here. I'm just gonna go ahead and just stoop down right here so I can check him right quick. No, I don't know about you. God has spent the block way better than I have. I don't have to spin the block on anybody. Like one of the things that even what I'm dealing with now, is that there's a lot of things I could say. You know, in my prior relationship, there's a lot of things I could do. I could respond to a lot of stuff. You know, I said nope, zip. My loss, the loss of me, will speak more volumes than anything I can say. Exactly, the man downstairs works his hardest to breathe. Yes, come on, yes. I don't have to say anything. What the Bible says, God says the battle is not yours, it's the Lord's. Y'all better believe it. I don't have to say anything, because here's the reality. When I exit a relationship, prior to the relationship, you guys, ending, I try my best. I express my best. Like, this is what's going to happen. This is how I feel. I'm feeling like this. And I think a lot of people just think that I'm just talking. But I'm about to be 37. I know me more than anybody in this world. When I say, hey, XYZ is going to happen if ABC doesn't happen, or what, believe me. Believe me. And when I am done, I am done. I am done. And there's no need to result into like ignorance or trying to get somebody to see a point. They already know they fucked up. 9 times out of 10, you do not have to tell a man or a woman where they went wrong. They already know. That either two things. They either don't care enough to fix it, or they want you to love them past whatever they did to fuck you up. They expect that you love them more than what they did to you, or they don't care enough to fix it. And where people got me mixed up is I love me more than anybody. So I may be down or hurt for a little while, but I'm never going to choose you over me. I'm turning 20 in August. Humble woman. Have a nice day. Stay blessed. Thank you, sunshine. And happy early birthday. And I think, again, that's one of the things, like my, I made it 4th be with you. Y'all are so crazy. Hello, you guys. Go ahead and like the live for me if you're just coming in. Thank you. I just subscribed. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Bookie Wookie. So I feel like that's another thing that's going to keep me single for a while, because a lot of my friends that talk about marriage is like the forgiveness part, and they just like kind of keeping a blind eye sometimes. I'm not going to be blind. I'm sorry. One part about being very intelligent and the things that men like about me is my mind, but also the downfall is my mind. Like, I cannot allow myself to be ignorant. I just can't. And that's why you always see the girls that really ain't, I can't allow myself to be that. So if your idea of forgiveness and your idea of relationships is that you get to do things to me, and that the love that I have for you will supersede the things that you've done to me, and I'm just going to forgive you and choose you over my mental health, then I'm not relationship material. You're going to get old and cold with that type of thinking. I'm not cold, and actually with that type of mindset, actually it's Jehovah's protection. You don't need people in your life that is not bringing value. You don't need people in your life that is going to question your value. Hey, Cuba. Hi, Just. But Trey, I think that you probably need to just to find somebody that's on your same mentality. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't think the same, and that's okay. But one thing you will never get me to do is to stoop down to that mindset. But that has nothing to do with accepting people for who they are and allowing them to stay in your life are two different things. One of the things that people tend to do Hi, what's that, Puller? Hi, how are you? One people think they tend to do or believe. Um, you can believe that trait, and that's another reason why we're not compatible, sweetheart. And it's okay. Somebody will love my dominance, and that's not you, and that's okay. Um, that is okay. I promise you, you'll find somebody that's probably a little bit less dominant who would love to date men with kids. I pray that you do because everybody deserves love, sweetheart. And you deserve it too. So I hope that you find somebody that's a little less dominant, a little bit less opinionated, and a little, that's more willing to take on a man with kids. But this is not that. But I really, really hope that you find it. Yeah, yeah, I know you're not, sweetheart. I'm pretty sure you got girls lined up, okay? I know that you're not. So please, please, it is not something that I think that you're tripping about at all. I know that you got so many options and stuff. So option away. um, but yeah, Nathan, Nathan, what? Y'all are so crazy. But yeah, what was I saying? I don't know, we just have to be smarter. And I think the biggest fear is one of the things, the biggest fear is kind of crazy to me. The biggest fear for men and women, people from just not my type. I understand. I understand. Sometimes it be like that. I have a lot of guys that try to approach me that look good on the outside, but aren't good on the inside at all. So, and when you become a little bit more mature, you gotta have more than looks. Uh, I look yummy in that robe. That is crazy. Um, but yeah, yeah. I think that's another thing I talk to my young girls about is that like you have to be more. I'm not saying that you can't be beautiful on the outside, but you have to have a little bit more on the inside than just beauty, especially when the day and ages of plastic surgery. Plastic surgery is everywhere, right? Like if you don't like your face, you don't like your nose, you don't like your skin tone, you don't like none of that, you just go to Dr. Miami and he'll change it, right? So if that's the case, if you can change everything physically about you, then it starts to lose value. Like for example, if everybody could have like a Porsche, if everyone could have a Porsche, then it wouldn't be so valuable. But because not everyone can have a Porsche, it's valuable. You know what I'm saying? So if everybody could look a certain way, then eventually you have to bring more than looks to the table, right? we um we are just flesh and bones. It fades. Yes, come on, Nathan. Yes, just flesh and bones. That's it all fades. And so like if you don't have anything, Akaya, you're funny. If you don't have anything else to offer, and that's what my channel is totally based about. Like I do makeup, I talk about I do cute things and all that stuff, but I want you to feel good. Like right now, I don't have on not a lick or nothing. I want you to be able to still feel like you're just as beautiful with or without all that stuff. Just trying to find a queen. Y'all are funny. Y'all are so funny. But yeah, you guys, like you have to invest in. You have to protect your peace. See, God can only do so much for you. Like He doesn't force you to do anything, and so He doesn't force people to treat you a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like He can give you the tools, but if you use them incorrectly, then that's not on Him. Naturally beautiful. Okay, thank you, Bookie. So that's just my advice on people. And like, oh, what was I about to say? Can make you drink. Look, God gives us the gift. There's something called the gift of discernment. And I know people probably have heard that, but they don't really know what that means. Discernment means, hi, thank you. Discernment means you can choose His path or your own path, right? So I go to church. I go to the Kingdom Hall. It's perfume and flowers. Right now it smells like shea butter. Um, but you can choose your path, right, or His path. He can't force anybody to do right by you. He can't force you to do right by yourself. You used to go, okay. So with that being said, when we reap the benefits or suffer the consequences of our own actions, we only have ourselves to blame. Now, with that being said, when it comes to dating people just so you won't be lonely, let me talk on that because somebody made a comment, oh, well, you're going to be alone. The type of people that are out here, dating them is worse than being alone. Being alone only is scary to people who's never been alone. Being alone is only scary for people who do not love themselves, because we are brought here alone. Being alone is only scary when people have not really truly learned to love the company they keep. And once you learn to love the company you keep, then you will be selective of who you allow to share that company with. And there is nothing wrong with that. So when I hear people say, oh my God, your standards are too high, oh my God, you're thinking too much, you're going to be alone, then so be it. Because you're never alone when you're a woman of God. I'm never alone, you guys. I may not have a physical partner, but I'm never alone. Goodbye, you said goodbye. Oh, oh my God. But you are never alone. Oh, hold on. Let me find some non-copyright stuff because I don't want YouTube getting me. You're never alone, you guys. So, like, instead of trying to just get in any relationship or entertain anybody, then if you take that energy and pour into yourself, you would attract someone who doesn't take away from you. You know, just tell me I'm not. I'm not. Here's the thing, you guys. I don't date off the internet. I don't go to the internet to find somebody, you guys. Like, I'm not an unattractive woman. If I really wanted to date, I could just step outside. I come on here just to talk to people and give people a different perspective. And because the internet can be so negative and a painful, toxic place. In person, I gotta see you. I'm an in-person type of vibe. Oh my God, my hair. Woo! I really lucky just want to tie it up like this. I might tie it up because I don't have a scrunchie though. Come on, y'all. I'm gonna get a scrunch. My hair, my face is just not, it is not a vibe. I know. Okay. The hair out of my face is a vibe. I cannot. Somebody said, how old are you, Nathan? You guys drop in the chat. What's your ages, guys? You guys know that I'm 36. I'll be 37 on Friday. But drop in the chat. Drop in the chat your ages, you guys. Get to know each other. 28. Y'all, I really just don't. I'm not a date on the internet type person, you guys. Okay. Oh, he's young. You know, very young. Very, 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 very young. Sorry, I had to put my hair back. Y'all can see the big 5 head. Cheers for that. Young with my own business and mature. I'm gonna tell you something. When I was younger, I've never been young and dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always been really mature. I wish I was your water bottle. That is crazy work, period. I've always been kind of mature, but let me tell y'all something. The mature that I thought I was is, I am shitting on that maturity. Like, when I say y'all, I'm 37 going on 57, like, I am in a different level playing field. Let me put this charger on my iPad. playing music through my iPad. Like, because here's the reality. You look good, woman. Thank you. Here's the reality, y'all. Maturity literally just means you are able to look at the situation, and pick the proper choice. That's it. The choice that's not driven off emotion, anger, resentment. That's all it is, right? So we can all say we're at some level of maturity, right? We're all at some type of maturity. Some people have a little bit more maturity than others, but we can all say that we are mature, right? But there is something else you gain with age, and it's called wisdom. And maturity and wisdom are two different things. Maturity is being able to be in a situation, whatever it is. Look at your choices and pick the proper choice that's not based on your emotions. That's maturity. Wisdom is not putting yourself in a situation in the first place to make you choose those type of decisions. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you understand? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a difference between maturity and wisdom. You can take any situation. You can be thrown in any type of situation. Thank you. You can be thrown in any type of situation. Be right back. Okay, Jess. And then pick a decision. Pick a choice that best suits everybody in the situation, right? That's maturity. But wisdom won't even allow you to be in a situation in the first place. Words from a wise woman. Thank you, Kaya. That's how that's just me. So for example, I am mature enough to date women. Lord, I'm a woman. I'm mature enough to date men with children, right? I love kids. I've been working with kids for 13 years. I think I'll be a great mother. I'm not even opposed to having kids of my own, right? I'm mature enough. I'm mature enough to make decisions for children, decisions for, so. But I'm wise enough to look at my current situation and say, that's not for me. That's not something that's going to benefit me, to step into somebody else's kingdom, because at the end of the day, if you make somebody a mother, I would never be able to compete with that. I don't want to compete with that. You know what I'm saying? That is not wise of me, given the fact that I have not already offered my womb to somebody else. Once you offer a woman, as a woman, once you offer your womb to a man, whether y'all are together or not, you are always going to be bound to that man in some type of way. So me stepping in, I absolutely, there's no room for me in that situation. If you're going to have one, you better get busy. I never actually wanted to have kids, but here's the reality. If I got married, my husband, that'll be a conversation I had before, prior. If he really wanted kids, then yes, I would not deprive him of having kids. But I would love to have someone who's just like, let's just be married and be butt naked in every country in the world. That's just me though. That's just me. I feel like like I said, I love kids. I just don't want to bring any more children in this world. You know what I'm saying? What the state of this world, the mindset, Satan tactics and stuff. I don't want to bring any more in this world. But that's my opinion. Some people, I didn't grow up, like even as a child, I didn't grow up like, oh, I want to be a mommy. Like, I always grew up, y'all gonna laugh, because I do not want to do this at all anymore. But when I was younger, I wanted to produce music. I wanted to be like the female Quincy Jones. I always wanted to work with like Michael Jackson, like Teddy Pendergrass. I just love to write music. And even in my spare downtown, I still make beats, write music, y'all. Even to this day. But that's what I always wanted to do. I never ever thought about like bringing a whole nother life into this world, you guys. Let's travel, baby. Yes, like we love to see. Like, yeah, you should make a song. Oh, see, I love music. Y'all don't understand how much I love music. I will sit here in my living room and listen to an album before I sit here and watch a movie. That's how much I love music. I will sit right here in my room and listen to a whole complete album and song, just random stuff, and just be sitting here chilling with my water and my matcha or some tea and be completely content, you guys, before I sit and watch a movie. Before I sit and watch a movie, that's just I'm just a different type of breed, you know. But yeah, so like I said, I never really desired bringing children into this world. Larry, June, and Ghana. I don't know who those people are. I just like, I will just watch you like that. Oh, Derek. Derek, one of my day ones too, y'all. So shout out to Derek. He comes in every now and then. He pop up, pop out, pop in, pop out. Yes. So, I love talking to y'all. Y'all are so, and everybody had different respect. This is another reason why I wanted to get on YouTube, because I am peace and love. I'm crazy about you, Derek. Derek, please, okay? Derek, please. And y'all, I'm gonna be honest, I was very reluctant on getting on here and stuff because, like I said, we talk about mental health. Mine has not been the greatest, you guys. But one thing I'm gonna do is show y'all the real. Sometimes I'm not glam. My name is RaeBae Glam, but another glamour is about this today. Girl, you are blushing real hard. I'm too black to be blushing now. Too black to be too black to be blushing is crazy work, but it's the truth. Not showing you more every time when you leave. I'm begging you not to go. Call your name 2-3 times in a row. I got issues, okay? The music Tourette's go crazy. Like, I could just be talking and but Jesus, I could just be talking and then all of a sudden, girl, you are so. Stop it. Me too. No, for real. Like, the music Tourette's go crazy. I could just be having a real full phone. I've been talking to my students, and all of a sudden my phone rings, or one of their phone rings, and it's like a song that I know. I'm gone. You lost me. You lost me. Hey, ADHD, Tourette's. No, you lost me. I'm gone. I come back. Music Tourette's. It's. When I tell people that, they be laughing at me because they're like, oh, Tourette's. Like, no. Fun fact, did you know Billie Eilish has music Tourette's too? That's the reason why I like that girl. But anyway, so yeah. I don't know. I'm blushing really hard. Because y'all are so funny on here. Y'all be cracking me up. But anyway, I don't know what I was talking about. You are a dream lady. I'm a dream lady. That's really wild. I've been going to I'm gonna cook tonight, I think. But I also really enjoy, so those who follow me on TikTok or maybe see, I enjoy sushi so much. And my favorite sushi spot today is that they have everything half-price sushi. So if I don't cook, I'm going to get some sushi, you guys. So what I'm going to do is start a poll on YouTube, and I'm going to let y'all guess if I go to get sushi. I'm going to post a picture. You literally ate sushi. Oh, baby. Love me some sushi, okay? I eat it down, okay? I love, look, you may just be able to get a conversation out of me if you offer me sushi. I like sushi. Your favorite is spider roll. Oh, I love spider roll. I like, so there's a roll at 45 degrees called the Playboy roll. TTT. Like, my ex-boyfriend has been hitting me up lately and it's like, keep trying to talk to me. I block him everything because I gotta protect my peace. But if he was just to show up with some sushi, he may get a conversation out of me. I ain't gonna hold you. He may get a conversation. I may at least acknowledge him if he show up with sushi. But he don't know that. What is in the Playboy roll? You know what? I don't even know. You know what? I should look it up on my iPad. Hold on, y'all. Let me look it up so I can tell y'all what's in the Playboy roll. I'm gonna tell y'all what's in the Playboy wrong. As soon as I better get to the website. 45 degrees. Sushi. Go to the website. Sushi. I'm on the website, y'all. You were so pretty. Thank you, Derek. Hey, Derek, do you follow me on Instagram? Okay, hey, you guys, you should follow me on Instagram. My name is RaeBae, like RaeBae_Glam. Let's see. Let me see what's in the 45-degree roll. The 45-degree roll. I mean the Playboy. Spicy tuna, asparagus, jalapenos, shrimp tempura, topped with salmon, shrimp, and eel sauce. That is what's in the Playboy. That is what's in the Playboy. It's so good. I know. It's so good. That may be the move. I haven't done anything for myself this weekend. It's been a rough weekend. Like, not talking to somebody that you care about, but you care about yourself more. It takes a toll on me because, again, I'm the type of person, I'll stand on business. I'm one person, I will stand on business, but as I'm standing, I'm crying. You know what I'm saying? Because you allowed us to get here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tried to warn you so many times, this is where we're going to be. So now I'm sad because you made me you called my bluff. And now I have to actually stand on business. So I'm sad for that instance, but I'm not sad for the choices that, like, I'm not sad that you are missing out on me. I'm not sad about that. I'm sad that you thought that fat meat wasn't greasy. I'm from the South, y'all. I'm from the South. You thought that fat meat wasn't greasy, and now that you feel like it's grease, you think it's a slip and slide. You know, You look good. Derek, please, okay? Please spare me, okay? Put this back on in here. I got a feeling that I'm gonna go get some sushi, and I'm not gonna hold y'all. Your PTO as much. I don't really need to use PTO because I have a very, 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 very flexible job. I probably go to my high school and speak to students for like an hour, and that's it. But I'm salary, so I still get paid for the whole 8 hours. I probably go to the school around like 10, 11 o'clock. I'm out by like 1:30. That's my day to day. I have a very, 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 very flexible job. Like, I can say, like, my life is a teeter-totter. This is my love life. This is my work life. When work life is up, this is going down. When love life is going on, work life is down. Like, it's never just, like, leveled out. But, I'd rather have work life. I gotta pay these bills, okay? So, like, if my money's right, you know what I'm saying? I may not have anybody that show me love and respect and honor and stuff, but, you know, I show me love and honor and respect, so I count myself as me. So, that is how I feel about that. Whew. Yeah, so the sushi, half-price sushi starts at $4.30. I may go man said F them bills, that's really wild. That's really wild. What do you do? I work for JAG. I'm salary too. High five. I'm a program. I'm flexible. Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. Let me tell y'all something. Get you a salary job. These hourly people know. I need a check consistently. I don't care if I come in there for 2 hours or 15 minutes. I need to be able to get paid for the whole day. Make it happen. Get you a salary job. Get you a salary job. All I gotta say. Because cutting hours, y'all ain't cutting these bills in half, are you? Are you cutting these bills in half? I don't think so. No. So I'm blessed. Recently, I was able to buy me another SUV. So, how much do you work in hours of the day? It depends on how I feel. But I never work 8 hours a day. But it depends on how I feel. A lot of times I just want to go see my students and talk to them. A lot of times they have programs. I sit and watch their programs or talk to them about their life. And then I'm out. So, that's why I'm in the funeral. Baby, the funeral, look, it's always going to be somebody that's unalive, okay? Let me tell you something. Nice. Thank you, Bookie. People don't know mortuary science. Let me tell you something. You may not always, everybody ain't going to be rich. Everybody not going to be able to have a Lambo. Everybody not going to have a house. Everybody not going to have an apartment. But everybody going to die, okay? If you can stomach mortuary science, that ain't going nowhere, okay? Do it. Do it. Mortuary science ain't going nowhere. Someone always doing to see me. Someone's always coming to see you. What is happening? I'm watching this from prison. Whoa! So you can program your management. Dying. Oh, okay. Am I a computer programmer, or are you talking about like Derek? Florida prison is crazy, Jamie. What did you do? We got to know, okay? No, not me. I'm not into computer programming or anything like that. That is, Jamie, you gotta tell us. You gotta tell us what happened now. You gotta give us the tea. You talk about you in the Florida prison watching. First of all, I didn't know they gave y'all YouTube access, but hello. Robbery and selling drugs, doing 30, 11 so far.
Take classes, take charge.
Now, Jamie. How old are you, Jamie? I have a cell phone. Oh, okay. Well, I ain't gonna tell nobody. Guess where I'm from? I don't know. Y'all, I be having people from all over the world in here. I am email you. 36. You 36? Oh, yeah, you in there for life, basically. You ain't getting out till you like 70. Till you about 70. It's okay, you know, you accepted your punishment. What I don't like about the prison system, let's go ahead and talk about it. What I don't like about the prison system is that you do something, then so your punishment is going to prison, right? But then when you get out of prison, you punished again. So like you're double punished. Came in at 25. Oh, so you maybe get a little bit like 50s. Okay, boy, that's something. God bless you though. Stay protected, stay blessed. Keep your eyes up. You already know what time it is. Save emergency money. Yes, never touch it. 11 years so far. Yes, no, you, Jamie, you know what to do to protect yourself. Shout out to every scene. Nice, good vibe. Okay, baby. You already know. Look, keep your head up. Keep your head up. I always say, who are really in prison? Us or the people in prison? Because we out here fighting for our lives out here. I'm just saying. So what is the real prison? That's all I gotta say. Keep your head up. Hold in mind, I'll be 37 on Friday. Remember when I had a crush on in high school? Lucky remind me of a girl I had a crush on in high school. Ooh, okay. I don't know what this little mix is, but I kind of feeling it, Go to the Florida Department. I'm not supposed to do all that, sir. No, that's a little too much. But keep hope alive. Keep hope alive, brother. But I ain't doing all that now. That's a little too much in this comment. It's too much like investigation. I have a crush on you now. Hey, Shaylin. I'm going to show you who I am. Oh, wow, that's okay. That's okay. I believe you. I believe everything you're saying, Jamie. Everything. I believe you. It's okay. I subscribed last time I watched your live. Thank you, Shayla. Thanks for coming back too, Bookie Wookie Wookie. I've been crazy about you since day one. Oh my god. You guys, if you're in the live, go ahead and tap the little like on the live, like the little button, little thumbs up. Where am I from? I'm from America, KKK. Jesus loves us all. Yes, he does. Amen. Because I love and I love and I love. Because I need and I need and I need and I need you. Yeah, you know I'm running, I'm running, I'm running, I'm running. I'm flying the sky. I'm on the ancient app, Facebook. I'm on your way right now. I'm on your way right now. Yeah. I'm on your way right now. You got me on your side now. Yeah, I'm on your way right now. I be hearing all type of stuff in my apartment. You know what? I'm just not gonna get up like just hey boo. So you came back, love. I think the move is sushi for sure. I'm on your way right now. Okay, so a lot of people always be asking about my real hair. This is my hair, y'all. People just think because I wear braids and the time I don't have hair. I have hair, you guys, and I bald. Well, it's different. Hold on. Where's the good picture of my hair? I'm looking really crazy, y'all. I'm looking crazy. I don't know what. I'll find a good picture. This is me. This is me with my afro. That ain't me. That be me. Bam. That's me and all my hair and glory. Looking good. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I'm probably definitely gonna do sushi. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Sushi sounds like a vibe, y'all. Hey, Bree. Hi, Jamie. That is my Afro sushi, so good. I've been busy, but I'm here. It's okay, Bree. I appreciate you stopping in. Y'all, we talking about mental health, so you all check in. Tell me your mental health. I love this picture of me. I need to minimize this so I can there. This is one of my favorite pictures of me. I love that picture. I love that picture. I didn't make that my like thingy. Geez, thank you, Brie. I love that picture of me, y'all. This one. I love that. I love that picture of me, y'all. Like, that's fire to me. Ready for the summer. Ready for the summer. Ah! This me in the summer, y'all. I'll be outside, okay? I love going home. Hey, girl, I haven't been up here. It's your new account. Hey, Bookie. Baby, the legs. Oh, I can't wait to be out here. Oh, I'm about to repost this one. I'm about to repost that one because that's fire. Where's my summer? Do you have a TikTok or Instagram? I have TikTok and Instagram. My IG is just, my name is RaeBae _ Glam. So it's just RaeBae_Glam. Then my TikTok, I believe, is RaeBae the Great. Or it's just Ray. Let me see. Let me see what my TikTok is. They say, $500 million on the face, feel like KK. And I know the city that we flowing out the same place. But I know you better reach your twin until we fade away. Oh yeah, TikTok send me a code. Go. You follow me on TikTok? Go back to my username, man. Oh, okay. That's right. Okay. Who cannot depend on like you know. What's my password then? What's my password? You follow my Instagram? I don't know my TikTok password. Let me see. Who would do the things we do for each other? Would you die for me? Would you go at niggas' necks like a tie for me? Do the time for a crime you didn't do for me? Or do a crime at a time? What is my password? I don't know. So my TikTok is RaeBae the Great. So it's just RaeBae the Great, all in one word. But I don't remember my password to get on here. But it's on my phone. I ain't supposed to go through all that. I ain't going through all that. But you follow me on Instagram. Thank you, Bookie. I gotta remember my password for Instagram. I don't remember. That's a shame. Get that on here. Try to log into IG, but I don't remember my password. Oh, there it is. Walk. It popped up. I'm on IG, y'all. I'm trying to get on here to see. Girl, you got Okay, yeah, I'm on IG now. Finally had to figure out my password, cause hello, you know that I'm balanced, baby. Oh, you know what's up, gotta know what's up. Who's this sexy baby? I think you were a kid. So I don't know if I should follow you, but I'm gonna let you follow me. Cause you look like you're a child. Baby, possibly. And it'd be kind of weird for a 37-year-old woman to be following a child. That'd be kind of weird. And I'm wanting you. Tell me what's up. I'm not a child. I'm grown. But Nathan, please. Nathan, please. Foot off my neck, please. Foot off my neck, Nathan. Y'all are so crazy. We're just vibing out, talking about y'all mental health. So, anybody want to share if they're having good mental health days, bad mental health days, anything that they've been going through? I'll ease up a little bit. Thank you. I have been struggling personally. That's why you have not seen me on the camera. Today is kind of not that much different, but I said I'm going to get on here. It's May. The month of May is for mental health. So what better way to display my mental health, my love for proper mental health is than to share what I'm going through. So I talk about my feelings, my emotions. Hopefully that will help others open up and share their emotions. It's a safe space. Like, you all can attack me all day long, but I don't let other people attack each other, because for one, I'm a lot stronger than most people mentally. So what people say on the internet about me it goes through one after the other. But there are a lot of people that come on the internet for like love and comfort and validation, and when they come on my channel, I don't want anybody to feel like they're being nitpicked or bothered or judged. And so that's why I go hard for you guys more than myself. Like, you can say whatever you want to say about me. I feel the way I feel before I get on here and after. So, but like when it comes to my people, yeah, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there. I heard this song a long time. Kanye West is crazy. That's why. I love it. I wanna. Trying to fix something. Neighbors, what did they be doing up there? I don't know. But I need to chill out. Y'all hear that? It sounds like they're moving their whole life. Like, what is happening right now? I would try to find somebody in the city that loves sushi, but nobody loves sushi as much as me. No one loves sushi as much as me. You say hello from Michigan. Hi, Michigan. Hi, Steve. How are you? We're just talking about mental health and just life and love and oh, there's that fine ass girl. In Japan, they say osushi. Osushi? Okay, Japan. Hello from northern Wisconsin. Okay, what's going on in Wisconsin? I don't know nothing about Wisconsin. Y'all can give me some tea about Wisconsin. IGB. Oh, look at my baby, y'all got. Y'all look at my bookie. Oh, this was like 2016. Look at my baby. Oh, my Dutchie. Oh, y'all want to see her now? Dutchie, you want to get in the camera fishing and four-wheeling, period. Not too much on her hair, because her hair is wild. Oh, my baby. Say hi, buddy. She is my mental health support dog. She is my everything. Say hi, mama. This is my baby. I love her so much. I just woke her up, so she's like, I'm grumpy. She will be 11 this year. You guys, 11 years old. I had since she was 2 months. That is truly my child. Okay, mental health, I mean, things people do and say may say 100% of people who watch on TV. Mental phase. You know, that's my baby. People do a lot of stuff on the internet. Sometimes they do it for clout. But even then, this is what I say. You know, sometimes people be like, oh, they ain't really hurt. They just want attention and stuff, right? There's still something wrong with you. Like, for you to get on here and start lying about your mental state so you can get attention, to me, that still warrants that you need some professional help. Because don't nobody want to lie about nothing like that. Like, that's crazy to me. So, like, they may be lying or they may be lying about, like, what they're about to do or whatever, but the fact that you would resort to lying to get attention is a mental disorder in itself, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's an issue within itself. So, I don't know. That's how I feel. So when everybody be like, oh, ain't nothing wrong with them, there's something wrong with them. It may not be what they're saying on the internet, but there's got to be something wrong with you in order for you to conjugate and lie, post it, and then because your goal is to get attention. That's the problem. People be talking about, when I see people say, oh, they can't be that sad, they crying on the internet. Like, now that is kind of crazy. You just, oh, let me get this right angle so I can start crying and stuff. But that's crazy. That means you need help. Like, in order for you to fathom, to compartmentalize, hey, let me set up my camera, set up my ring light, get in the right angle so I can cry and make it look appeasable to other people. That right there is an issue. That's an issue. Like, I don't know. issues, y'all. I want to try my best to come back live somewhere. I've been on here for 85 minutes, y'all. I'm going to get dressed and take myself to get some sushi. I guess all of us go through things about mental health, but some of us it's just too much. Yes. It's all about how we handle it. Some people, and I'm going to say this before I go. I'm going to say this before I go, y'all. We all go through good and bad days, right? But what society wants you to think is that because you don't talk about your bad days, you are stronger than the ones who do. That is not right. Strength is not in lack of vulnerability. Strength is in vulnerability. The problem is who we're being vulnerable with. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're just blurting all your business on the internet, most people don't even care, and half of them going through things and stuff. They don't even care enough to further investigate. Vulnerability and effective vulnerability happens when you have people in your life that are actually going to hold you to a higher standard or care about you enough to research and help you in your situation. Most people on the internet is either entertained by what you're going through or they're going through it themselves. So the lack of vulnerability does not mean that you're stronger. The channel of which you choose vulnerability makes you wiser, makes you smarter. A lot of times people do not have the proper channels to be vulnerable, so they go to the internet, and the internet destroys the thought of wanting to be vulnerable ever again because you got nasty people on the internet. So I want you to rethink. Vulnerability isn't the issue. It's who you're being vulnerable with that's the issue. Never allow fucked up people to make you think that your God-given ability to be vulnerable is the fucked up issue. You're not the issue. It is them who are taking advantage of your vulnerability. They're the issue. They're the problem. Like, for me, I'm going to be a good woman, guys. If a man cheats on me or does anything to me, I'm never going to stoop down to the level of giving him the same dose of his medicine, because that's not who I am. You know what I'm saying? If you're a good woman, you're a good woman. The fact is, I'm maybe being a good woman to the wrong man. I'm not going to change who I am because this person did not value, appreciate me being a good woman. Same thing with being vulnerable and stuff. Like, talking about your issues and your emotions, especially as a man, does not make you weak. It actually makes you strong enough to be able to put aside society's standards and negative mindset on being able to express yourself. What's weak is that you're going through it. You need to talk to somebody, but you are so afraid about what other people feel about you. That is the weak man. If you need help, if help is right across the door, right across the hall, but you're afraid that people are watching you walk, that's the weak man. The strong man will go across that hall despite what people think, because he has a family to feed. He has a roof to put people overhead. That's the stronger man. He doesn't care what other people are doing or saying about him seeking help, because nobody in this life makes it alone. I don't care what nobody says. Even though I am alone, there are people throughout my life that allowed me to get to the place where I am now. I didn't do this alone. Even if your only muse and your only energy is from God, you're still not alone. You got God. Or don't let others brainwash you. Yes. Come on now. Come on. So that's the last thing I wanted to say before I get off here, you guys. I gotta get me some sushi. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna give me some sushi. But I will be back, you guys. We're gonna talk more about mental health. Like, I'm getting better. There have been days I've been sitting on this couch and listening to some music, or just focus on God and Thank you so much. Some days I sit here on this couch, I listen to music and I'm cool. And some days I sit here and on this couch I just cry. I allow myself to have my emotions. Another thing I want to take away is, do not run from it. Do not go drink it away. Don't go sex it away. Don't go smoke it away. Feel your emotions. because they're not really going nowhere. The drinking, the smoking, the sex is only suppressing those emotions for the time being. But once the sex is over, once the high is over, once the buzz is over, then you still have that issue, and now you out of $40, $50, $60, $100. You know what I'm saying? Now you got two problems. Now you broke and you still sad. So do not run from your emotions. You have to feel them. It's going to suck. It's going to hurt. But that pain, you are a beautiful young lady. Thank you. That pain and that hurt is going to grow into a lesson, and then you can choose to implement those lessons throughout your life. That's called wisdom. Release those emotions. Keep going. Yep, come on now. You have to choose, because a lot of people go through things, but if you don't choose to implement what you learn, you're not getting wiser. You're just getting older. A lot of people confuse experience with wisdom. For example, let's take going to college, right? You could take somebody who goes to college for 4 years and get a degree, right? Then you could take somebody that's been going to that same college and been in college for 12 years and have not got a degree yet. Does that mean that person that's been in college for 12 years have more wisdom than the one that only took 4 years? No. That means taking you 12 years to do absolutely nothing. You've wasted 12 years of your life. This person in 4 years got it together. So do not confuse experience and things going on as wisdom, because you can go through the fire. You can go through the fire each time. Walk up, there's a fire. Up, walk up, there's a fire. If you do not learn from what you saw, or you don't implement what you've been through in the fire, you're going to keep going through it over and over again. You may find another boyfriend. You may find another girlfriend, but if you don't heal from what you experienced in that past relationship, you will find another person that's just like them, just a different body. You know, they say same shit, different toilet. Like, you're literally just going from one to the next. They may be a different person, but their mindset is similar to what you just left, because you have not healed from what you just went through. Thank you, Steve Lee. So I'm going to go, you guys. I love you guys, and thank you for joining my live. I will see you later. Bye.